I'm here to set a piece of mine called Habaneras, the music of Cuba. Not to be confused with the dances of Cuba. A lot of people expect to see a lot of the dances, but this is really about the music, specifically celebrating the most well-known classical composer out of Cuba named Ernesto Lecuona. So these were songs that I grew up with. My father was the one that was very instrumental in introducing us to all this music. And when we got to the States, he had some of his favorite compositions by Lecuona and a few others, and he really looked to see what he could find. And he found the music he wanted by Percy Faith and his orchestra, and also Morton Gould and his orchestra. These are kind of older big band type orchestras. And so these two albums in particular were played in my house non-stop. So fast forward, I don't know, 30 some odd years, you know, this music has never left me. I'd been really wanting to do something to celebrate my heritage. And so going immediately, I started looking for music, and I thought, wait a minute, let me go back to this music. I know every single note. And it's so beautiful. It's so lyrical, and it has rhythm. And I used 6 different pieces, actually. So there are 3 pieces by the composer Lecuona, and then there are 3 other pieces of music. As I was kind of thinking about the scope of the piece, I knew I also wanted to use something pre-revolutionary and post-revolutionary. And those are the 2 songs that I included. All the rest are instrumental. This piece came together in such a beautiful way, and I kind of consider it my little ballet. It has such a wonderful beginning and a really beautiful arc in the middle, and then the end is just one big party and one big celebration. Erica invited me here actually last year, and I just staged a duet of mine called At Last, the very famous At Last by Etta James. And Erica had mentioned, you know, there's more of your stuff that I like and possibly will work again in the future. And so she called me, and this was the 10th anniversary, and she said she wanted to do something big, and she really loved my work, Habaneras. And when she said that, I was like, wow, I would so love to do that, because I've always wanted to see that piece, that ballet, on a ballet company. And so it's been wonderful to come back for a second time. Felt like home the first time, so it really feels like I'm coming back home again this second time. And it's been really wonderful to work with the entire company. The entire company we worked with for a few days. It took a couple days to really get the audition process down. And then eventually I have a cast of 13, 7 women and 6 men, and then we have some understudies in the room as well. They're really making it their own, and I'm really seeing the style happen, and them being able to enjoy it versus just fighting for the steps. To give them credit, we really just downloaded so much information in a short period of time that they really did really well. I could tell they were going home and doing their homework and thinking about it and coming back better and better every single day. It really translates into strength and having them be bigger dancers in a sense, and covering more space and eating up more space. And as soon as they do that, it just completely transforms what it looks like. And they're doing a really, really fantastic job.